He doesn't really swim too well now. So I'm going to actually have him kind of leave the ocean here. Now, the walking you see here is all procedurally... going to survive. This guy's a carnivore, so I'm going to have him eat and have him come in and attack this guy. Now the way he's fighting is based upon where I put his weapon, which is on his tail. So you can see, you know, if I'm not close enough, it won't hit. So I basically have to chase. Luckily, I'm faster than this guy. Oh, there we go. Get off my head. Yeah. Okay. So we killed this little guy. Now we can actually start eating him. Now, one of the cool things about procedural verbs is that they can be cleanly mixed. For instance, I could tell this guy to take a bite out of this guy and then tell him to walk at the same time. And use that to actually invent a new verb, which is to drag. One of the real wins, though, is that whatever... mating call. And try to find somebody to mate with. Okay, we'll see how that goes. You know, kind of approach carefully. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Okay, and then we get to the procedural mating. Okay, enough of that silliness. Then we lay an egg, and that gives us access to the editor, where we get to create the next generation. This guy, I call him Buttface, but you notice he has a rather non-standard leg configuration. But still, he moves very smoothly, very realistic, very lifelike. You know, one little kind of subtle trick we're playing with here is that you know, people have never seen Buttface before, so they don't know how he's supposed to, as opposed to humans. Here's another. This guy's got kind of a large head. I call him Tweety Bird. He's kind of like an SUV, or this is the Ford Explorer, like whoa, whoa, whoa. I suspect he would have low. dog. He's very cool. He kind of walks cool too. But again, basically the same code running on all these things that, analyze what the player's done and then kind of animates them, brings them to life. There's also a whole procedural texturing step that we don't have integrated into this. Like, so the function of these guys is a combination of the parts that you choose for them and also kind of the topological structure that you set up. So this guy just happens to have a very fast walking gait. And it's a property of kind of the way the procedural animation deals with that skeleton. So a lot of the kind of performance of these guys is going to be emergent, from the system. And of course I insisted